All right, so we'll get down to business, and we'll head outside in just a couple minutes, but it's 111 degrees out. Feels like 111. Feels like about 130 to me, but there will be some demonstration, and we will take it outside. So the video is going to first deal with power. Everyone wants to hit it further. Do what I say and you will, but be patient. Give it some reps. It doesn't take a long time, but it does take a little bit of time. And don't get all crazy on me and start, aborting standard operating procedure, okay? You have to allow yourself to step outside your comfort zone, right? Or you're wasting your time watching golf instructional videos altogether. If you're bad or you're just in a little rough patch right now with your driver, it ain't gonna change itself. Let me help you. Put your trust in this video. I promise I'll deliver. Power. Your key words are shoulder turn, angular momentum, angle of approach. Write these down. Take notes. Learn them. Adhere to them. They cost me about $20K to learn. You'll learn them in less than a week. And then you'll message me and tell me how much you love me. Turn. Turn your shoulders. The minute they stop turning in the backswing, your arms will come off your body and the club will travel nowhere. You'll be very steep, and I assure you, you'll be slicing it, coming over it, or you'll be popping it up. You might be doing one of those or both right now. Turn, baby, turn. This is how you do it. Allow the trail leg to straighten. Traditional instruction had it, at least when I was taught 40 years ago, that you keep your trail knee flexed and you kick it in, and you don't let the leg straighten. That's ridiculous. Look, I can only turn about 35 degrees. In order to turn more, I allow my trail leg to extend, right? Let that leg straighten. Now my hip joint opens up. Now I've got all of this freedom of movement in my shoulders. That's how you turn, by incrementally straightening your trail leg during the backswing. Don't believe me? Look up Phil, Bubba, Bryson, DJ, Rory, so many players on tour do this. Angular momentum, right? Swing is an arcing motion. We play bent over to the side of the ball with bent sticks. Because of that, we swing on an angle, that angle projected onto the ground. As you've seen in my other videos, if you haven't, you should follow. Check out the other videos. That angle projected onto the ground is an arc back and forth. Real width is when you get your hands above and behind your right shoulder, and you can do that. If you don't think you can, it's BS. Learn to turn and then angular momentum, angle of approach. Now that you have turned enough and obeyed golf's arcing motion, you're ready to begin your downswing. Hip slide, right? That's what's going to allow the driver to shallow beautifully. So from this angle, it's tougher to see the hip slide, but I've got this big turn, all of this angular momentum. Sliding my hips will allow me to slot the club instead of beginning the downswing or transitioning with an over-the-top movement where you would begin with your hands or your shoulders. Slide, baby, slide. Mechanics. Good news is power is proper mechanics. That said, if you're more of a beginner and some of that stuff we just talked about was over your head, that's okay. It won't be for long. Please build a basic understanding of these 4 words if you're just starting out. Arm straight, tuck hips. This is your driver drill. Burn it into the hard drive. Half swings, half pace, hundreds of reps. Relax and breathe. Rinse and repeat. And be hell-bent on keeping your arms straight. I recommend squeezing your elbows together like you're preparing to strike a volleyball. This creates an arm-torso connection. Keep them together, those elbows, the whole motion. Coordinate that with tucking your hips. Think about the limbo stick when you're trying to figure out what tucking hips means. How did you go under the limbo stick? Like this? Nah, that's cheating. You did it like this with that back bend. Regardless, here's me demonstrating a great way to feel this drill. I call it the forward-only drill. Do this twice, then make a small backswing and strike the ball. Helps to get visual feedback on those nice cameras we all own as well. Trace, trace, little backswing,